Good morning, everybody. So today I got a little bit of different project. We've had this old carpet shampooer for, well, probably 20 years now, and it needs some TLC. It still works, but there's some cracks here and there, some loose bristles, loose screws, you name it. So I'm going to attempt to plastic weld the cracks and just kind of spruce everything up and see if we can get another 20 years out of it, or even 5 years. It's worth a couple hours of effort. um, so I looked around online, and it's probably just how old this thing is, but it was made by Hoover, and it's a SteamVac SpinScrub. If anybody's out there looking for some help or tutorial on how to fix these, model number is F5858-920. So I'll just bring you along, and I've kind of cannibalized it already. Took off the catch basin for all the gunk, and then of course the soap and water basin. But yeah, you can kind of see it's just all rickety, and I've already noticed a couple issues here and there. That should be easy fixes. The plastic welding, I don't know how well that's going to happen, or how well that's going to take. But anyways, we'll just get into it. Okay, so I went ahead and plastic welded this, and that seemed to take pretty well. It's really mangled over here. Sorry. We got this crack, this big crack kind of going all the way up and to the side. And then this is a bend and a crack right here. So I got to try to bring this up so this aligns into there. So that's the tricky part right now. So we'll just keep at it. Got all the cracks plastic welded, and then I went over it with some adhesive. I don't know if that was necessary, but you can kind of see the lighting's not the best in here, but see that both of those screw anchor points, I guess, were busted off. So I did my best to plastic weld those in, and then I went over with some glue. And I'm hoping that kind of just reinforces it. Then in here, most of the damage was all in this corner right in here. And again, I plastic welded it. Oh, I gotta put some glue there. And I put glue over the top of the spots. It's kind of like this flexible model glue, so I don't know if it's gonna be worth a darn, but I figured it would be worth a shot since it's plastic. It's meant for plastic. So I'm gonna go take lunch. Give this an hour or two. I've got some other stuff I want to do, and then I'll bring you all back, and we'll put it back together. Okay, back from lunch, and got a couple other things done. I broke my log turner, my PV, a while back, my wooden one. It saved my leg from being broke, so that was nice. But I got some parts together to fix that. I'm going to weld that up next. Nelly, no. I got a new dog, and it happens to be a Belgian Malinois. I'm not sure how you pronounce it. She's a great dog, but she's like Velcro. She wants to be on me and hugging me and all this stuff all the time. and here she is. But yeah, she just yeah, I don't know. Maybe she's just happy. I'm not sure. When we got her, she was full of ticks and everything, and a little nervous, hence their name, Nellie. She's definitely warming up. She's not getting along too well with Ivan, my German Shepherd. So it's mainly him. He's just an old timer, probably a little jealous. But we're working through that. Anyways, no jump. Back to the project at hand is this carpet shampooer. So everything's dried up. I'm going to start reassembling. And before I do that, I just want to make sure everything's nice and clean in here. So I'm going to blow it out, clean it up. And same way with this front here. You know, it's a shampooer, so I'm not going to be super picky. It's going to get dirty anyways. But I did notice some rough spots here. And, you know, hair and fuzz balls and stuff can catch on that. So I'll clean up that edge too. So yeah, I'll just put you on time lapse and we'll get her done. Okay, so that wraps up this project. Here's a better look of what it is. Like I said, it's a Hoover SteamVac that we've had for a long time. A couple of the hose clamps and stuff broke off, but the vacuum and the shampooer with the bristles and stuff all work really well. And now I just hope that they work even better since I fixed the cracks and stuff. It at least feels more solid. It doesn't feel like you're going to break it every time you use it. Yeah, so this happens to be a SteamVac Silver. I gave the model number earlier. If anybody's got one out there and want to fix it rather than throw it away, hopefully this helps you. Like I said, this is a little different than my usual videos, but it's just still homesteading 101. And like I always try to preach, you know, fix what you have, you know, until you can't, obviously. But I hope to get another 5, 10, whatever years out of this. I've used this to clean carpets in the house. I've used it to clean auto upholstery and carpets and vehicles and so on and so forth. Because it has a wand too, which works really well. So it's really done us a good job over the years. So hopefully the TLC will just kind of extend its life. So anyways, appreciate you watching, and hopefully this helps somebody. I'll catch you all in the next one.